Okay, good evening, everybody. It is June 23rd, Sunday, June 23rd, 2019. Time for another European UK training call. And so many of you were just at ISAU, had a great weekend. I love seeing all the photos of all you guys coming together as a team and really just being in the room and learning. You obviously had Susan Sly, who's a living legend in the world of not just isogenics, but network marketing. So congratulations to those of you that were able to be at the event. For those of you that weren't, find out when the next big event is, make it a non-negotiable. Events will change the game for you, I guarantee it. Okay, so at the event, there were some really big announcements made. You guys are getting a new bar. How many of you guys just typed in the chat box? How many of you guys are excited about the new Cream Crisp bar? That's one of my favorite bars, right? It's so good, so delicious, a great other alternative. So exciting that you guys are starting to get some new products. I'm sure that there are more coming down the line. Yep, tastes amazing. Everyone's excited about that. Now, the next big thing that was rolled out was this brand new incentive to help you guys either go consultant or develop consultants. And Isogenics is putting a lot of extra money on the table for you guys. A lot. This is a big, big, big deal. So thanks to Michelle Stevens for helping with some of the math this morning. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys some language on how to go back to and how to initiate some conversations leveraging this new consultant bonus. Now, just to be clear, for those of you guys that don't know, the normal consultant bonus, when someone goes consultant, the normal consultant bonus is £37 and 40 euros. I believe it's £37 and 40 euros. With this new promotion, that actually jumps from 40 euros to 120 euros and from 37 pounds to 110 pounds. So essentially, the consultant bonus is getting tripled. The consultant bonus is getting tripled or trebled, as they would say in the UK, right? Now, here's what this means for people that are helping people get started. It means obviously that the money on the table is significant. Now, I don't have these numbers in euros, but I do have them in pounds. And so I just want you to understand the difference in numbers. Okay, so normally when your new associate helps 2 customers get started on a 30-day system, normally you would earn 97 pounds. With this promotion, which goes through, I believe, the 29th of September, you'd earn 170 pounds. And again, I don't have this in euros for the breakdown. I apologize. Okay. If someone enrolls 2 customers on premium packs, normally it'd be 157 pounds. Now it's going to be 230 pounds that they'd be earning. This is a lot of money. The ultimate pack, normally 237 pounds you would earn for getting 2 customers started. Now 310 pounds for getting 2 customers started. So there are a couple of things that we've got to talk about this evening on how to leverage this. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because it's fairly simple. The first place where you're going to really be able to leverage this, I believe, is by going to your existing associates and going to your existing preferred customers and helping them capitalize on this bonus in the next 30 days. So what does that look like? I'm going to give you some very simple language. And you guys know this. We talk about language all the time. Now, the way that you deliver the language, the way you deliver the language is very on purpose and very important, okay? So here's what it sounds like. And you can send this as a text message. You can send it as a voice note. Those are probably the simplest ways to do it. But here's what I would do if I were part of the UK European group and I had access to this promotion. What my text message or my voice note would sound like would be something as simple as this. And so, Cheryl, hold on, I'm gonna get to that. So, okay, thank you, Cheryl. So it's for people that are enrolled. It's for people that are currently enrolled, and it's for new people that join between now and the 29th of September. So anyone that joins between now and the 29th of September, they'll have 30 days from the day they switch over to being an associate to earn the extra bonus. And again, for those of you that were at the event, if I'm communicating any of this incorrectly, please let me know, type in the chat box. I have no problem being wrong about this. I'm just going off of what I have right now. So if any of that is incorrect, please just type in the chat box and let me know. But again, it's for existing customers and existing associates who have never gone consultant before, and for the first 30 days of any new customer / associate that gets started between now and September 29th. So in theory, you could have someone get started on September 28th, convert to associate, and they'd have 30 days from that day to achieve the extra bonus. There you go. Perfect. Thank you, Michelle. Okay. All right. So here's what it would sound like for existing associates and existing preferred customers. I would shoot them a note and I would say, hey, just really curiously, if I could show you a way, listen to my language, if I could show you a way to earn a quick, keyword, quick, if I could show you a way to earn a quick 310 pounds, right, or whatever the euros are, if I could show you a way to earn a quick 310 pounds, would you be open to learning how? That's it. That's it. If I could show you a way to earn a quick, and the key word is quick, if I could show you a way to earn a quick 310 pounds, would you be open to learning how? Type in the chat box. How many of you guys have the ability to send out that text message or to send out that voice note to every single person that you've helped get started on Isogenics who has never gone consultant? How many of you guys, just type in the chat box, have the ability to send out something so simple? If I could show you a way to earn a quick 310 pounds, would you be open to learning how? Okay, Leah's saying 347.22. I don't know where that comes from. Okay. So if I could show you, but help me with that math, Lee, just so I know, so I'm giving correct numbers. But again, from what I have is if I could show you a way to earn a quick 310 pounds, would you be open to learning how? Okay. Oh, it depends on the exchange rate, right? And you can't guarantee cycles. Got it. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. And again, the trigger word exactly, Danae, is quick, right? If I could show you a way to earn a quick 310 pounds, most people are going to get excited about that quick word. And then what they're going to say is, yeah, absolutely. Or if they say, I'm definitely open, great. When do you have 10 minutes for us to hop on a Zoom call? When do you have 10 minutes for us to hop on a Zoom call? Now, the reason that I want you guys to get on a Zoom call with people is because a lot of people are visual learners. And even though you're telling them it's a quick 310 pounds or whatever it is, right? Whatever you're telling them, that number, whatever it is for them, right? You want them to be able to see how simple it can be. So what you're going to do is you're going to get on a Zoom with them. And what I'd recommend doing is if you have a giant Post-it note or an easel or anything like that, you can do it. But also, you just hold up a yellow pad like this and you just draw, you share, they share, but you show them the new consultant bonus and what they would earn as opposed to the old consultant bonus. And then they go, great, that looks really exciting. Okay, awesome. If I send you a little copy and paste post that you can put up on Facebook, would you let me help you do that? Yes, great. We have a video message works too, however you want to do it. We have a very simple system for you to follow where you post on Facebook. It's going to show you exactly what to say. You're going to share some of your results. You've obviously had amazing results, and then you just take them right through the system. You can also use the text-to-few template. But all we're doing right now for the next 30 days is trying to show as many people as many people as possible how to capitalize on this extra incentive. Now, when you're getting a new customer started and you're doing the discovery process, and we highly recommend doing it, and you're asking the magic question of curiously, who are 2 people you know would want to do this with you for sure, the numbers are going to change. Now, we're not going to change the templates officially because with promotions, it just gets too confusing to go back and forth. But again, curiously, who are 2 people you know would want to do this with you for sure? Oh, my friend Nikki and my friend Kelly. Great, because Isogenics doesn't spend any money in advertising and instead rewards its customer for our referrals. And right now, you're coming in during a very exciting time where some of the bonuses that you would normally have access to are actually getting tripled. So you're going to have the ability to earn anywhere from 97 pounds to 310 pounds back, or excuse me, anywhere from 170 to 310 pounds back right away. How amazing is that? And I just got a really weird shooting pain in my foot. Sorry, bear with me. Oh, that's so weird. I got a cramp. Okay. Anyway, real life here, folks. Wow. That's weird. Sorry. I have a really weird cramp in my foot. Okay. Okay. So Pat, to answer your question, if someone's halfway to consultant, they would still qualify. They would just require one more person, because what the system will see is that they've never been consultant before. So people that are halfway there, I mean, this is a massive opportunity for them. Now, the other thing you can do when helping to get someone started, especially people that have said that the money is a challenge or something along the lines, you could go back to them and let's say that you knew that they were looking at the premium pack. Let's say that they were looking at the premium pack and you know that's kind of where they were going to get started. What you can say is, hey, I know when we last spoke, money was one of the things that was preventing you from getting started. If I could show you how to get your premium pack, which is normally, I don't know the actual number, forgive me, but if I could show you how to get your premium pack, which is normally X amount of pounds for just 103 pounds, would you be open to learning how? 333, thank you. And what's the ultimate, Michelle? Let's just go through those. So the premium's 333. So if I could show you a way to get your pack, which would normally be 333 pounds, for 103 pounds, would you be open to learning how? If you know that they're leaning towards the ultimate, if I could show you a way to get your pack for 149 pounds instead of 459 pounds, would you be open to learning how? If I could show you a way to get your basic system, which is normally X amount of pounds, for 93 pounds, would you be open to learning how? That's it. That's how simple this can be. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, I'm going to do my best to get this recording up as fast as possible, so you can come back and review the first 15 minutes of this training call. So you can listen to the language. Remember, language is everything. And most important is the energy behind the language that you deliver it with. So it's not enough just to go through that, but you've really got to get clear and get centered and understand that you're coming to the table with something of so much value that your certainty and your belief in their ability to create this extra money is so significant for them that they'll be moved to take action strictly because of the way you say it. And remember, nobody cares about what you say, they care about how you say it. Energy is everything, body language is everything, and then then you take them through the system. You do a launch post, you text a few, you do whatever you got to do using the system to help them find those 2 quick customers. That's it, help them get paid, exactly. So go straight to the system. Nothing changes. And which, by the way, for those of you that aren't following the system, that's the beauty of the system, is that things like this can come along. You have a little bit of new language and then you plug it right into the flow. For those of you guys that are kind of doing everything every which way, things like this become a little bit more complicated. They just do. The people that are the best network marketers in the world, I promise you, keep it as simple as possible. That's why the acronym is KISS. Keep it stupid simple. Keep it stupid simple. So, are there any questions about the new promotion or anything along those lines? Any questions whatsoever about that new promotion? If not, we're going to kind of move on to the next part of the call. You can post something on Facebook about savings. It's a personal choice. You're your own business owner. It's your marketing. I'm not a huge fan of that. It starts effective today, I believe, Pat. It's already started. I think it's effective today from midnight, is it? Or is it right away today? It is today. Okay, thank you for that. So again, when it comes to posting like savings and stuff on a pack, like I'm not a huge fan of that. I'd rather position from a place of value. Like Louis Vuitton never goes on sale. Ferrari doesn't advertise a discount ever. I think we're a premium brand. So for me, the way I present Isogenics is as a premium brand. It's a luxury product. It's a luxury to be a part of this opportunity. So for me, I would never do that, but it doesn't mean that it's wrong for you, your brand, your community, what you feel would be of value to them. I just have never been a fan of leading with savings or discounts or anything like that. That's just me though. But doesn't mean it would be wrong if you chose to do that. Okay. So what I'd like to do is yesterday at ICU was a very special day to have Susan Sly there, to have the learning that you got to do. Oh, by the way, special shout out to Ed Arterton for crushing it. Just show Ed some love for those of you guys that were in the room or weren't. Ed, for his first time ever, spoke on an Isogenics stage. I don't know how many people were in the room, but it looked like a pretty good crowd, and he was able to share his story. So shout out to Ed. Congrats, mate. I know that was a big deal for you. Super proud of you. Huge honor, obviously, especially on a day that Susan was there and Eric Cooper was in the room. So mad props to you, my brother. Congrats. Okay. sorry, tangent. Now, what I'd like to do is I would like to invite 3 people total, just 3 people total, who don't come out on the calls too often, don't speak too often. Maybe you consider yourself a little bit shy or whatever it may be, but somebody who was at the event. I'd like to have 3 people come out that were at the event that can share what they learned at the event yesterday. What were some of your big takeaways? What are you going to put into action? What excited you? So I'm just going to go into gallery mode so I can see all you. But just who is someone that doesn't oftentimes come out or speak or anything like that, that'd be open to sharing kind of what their experience was like? Or if I can't see you, just type in the chat box if you'd be open to coming out and just sharing and talking about what your experience was like. Because I just think it'd be great for the people that were there. Maybe they didn't hear what you heard and didn't learn what you learned. And for the people that weren't there, it's our ability to pay forward what you experienced. So who'd be willing to come out and share? And if no one volunteers, I'm going to voluntold, meaning I'm going to pick somebody that I know was at the event, who I know is rather shy and doesn't do too much talking, and I'm going to call you out. So how about this? I'm just going to do it like a parent countdown, right? So on the count of 3, someone gets to volunteer, or I'm going to pick somebody, right? So okay, so Katie Holloway, you're going to come. Okay, so Katie, we're going to have Katie come out because Katie, you've never actually like trained on a call or anything like that. So that's great. Okay. And then I'm just going to pick the other 2. That's just how it's going to go. So for those of you guys that are terrified of me picking you, chances are I'm going to pick you. But let me find Katie and we'll start with Katie. Thank you for having the courage to go first. All right. Katie, you there?
Hey guys.
Hold on. Let's put you on the spotlight so everyone can see you. All right, Katie. And so for everyone that doesn't know you, just say your first name, your last name, where you're from, and how long have you been with ISAU?
Yeah, cool. So I'm Katie Holloway. I'm in Surrey, from Surrey, and I have been with ISAU now since the pre-launch. So nearly 2 years now. But yeah, it has been 2 years.
Okay, great. So what would you say was, I know that celebration in Birmingham was obviously huge for you.
Yeah.
What was yesterday like for you? What was your big takeaway, and what are you going to put into action?
Yeah, so I mean, I've never ever seen Susan Slime, and she just hit everything, on the nail of the head for me. And something that I really took away more than anything else was actually who suffers when you don't play full out. Because I think sometimes we get so worked up in our own, life and world and head that we actually forget about why we're doing this and the people around us. So if we have a crap day or we don't do something, it's not just us, that it impacts. It could be our family, our children, our partners, our relationships, our work life, whatever it might be. It actually really made me think about things. I think I've been quite selfish when I don't play full out because there's a lot of people that it does impact, and that really did hit it on the nail of the head for me.
Yeah, that's such a powerful lesson, right? For all of us when we finally realize, like, shoot, this isn't really it's just not about me anymore, right? Like, there are other people waiting out there, people that are suffering, and I got to step up and play full out. So I love that you took that away. Good for you.
Yeah, 100%.
Great. All right. Anything else you'd like to share?
I learned loads of things, but I think for me, that was just the main thing, that you need to stop thinking about yourself, get your head out of your butt, or ass, as she was saying, and just focus on what you want to do, and just remember who you're doing it for, and just get connected with your why, and just keep driving forward.
I love it.
Those were my big takeaways.
Very cool. Thank you for that. Okay, sweet. Cool. Thanks so much. And then, okay. All right, let's see. So we had members from the UK there. I know that we had some people travel from Belgium to get there. Let's see. Who do I know on here that's a little bit shy but goes to the events? Kelly. Yep, Kelly. So Kelly, you're unmuted. We're going to spotlight you. Can you hear me? We can't hear you. Is your microphone on? Now you're muted again. I think you muted yourself. Can you unmute yourself? Oh, try again. There we go.
Zach?
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
Okay. Well, Zach, for me, the events, because I had a difficult time the last few months. And to be honest, I want to have results, but I don't do what I have to do to have these results. And when I see in these events what it can be possible for everybody, you have to be honest with yourself. And you have to think about everything what you have done already for Isogenics. And this is for me the most important thing, that I have to let go and I have to take action. It's just like this. And this was my biggest takeaway at the event, because it's always self-reflection. If you heard speak somebody else, they achieved so much, but it's all because they has a focus, they have a why, they go for it, and that is just what we have to do. We have to go for it. We have to go inside the business and treat it like a business, and not treat it like something I do it today, I do it next week a little bit. No, you have to treat it like a business.
I love that. So just type in the chat box, how many of you also had the realization when you were there yesterday, like Kelly did, or even like Katie did, where it's really all about playing bigger and playing bigger consistently on a day-to-day basis, and that the only thing that's separating you from getting the results that you see other people getting is what Kelly's talking about, which is that day-to-day activity. You're all in. It's not sometimes, it's not when I feel like it. It's consistently every single day, right?
Yes.
I love that. That's so powerful. Cool. Thank you for coming out and sharing, even though I know you didn't want to.
No, it's true.
You did great. Thank you so much. Show Kelly and Katie some love for coming out. Okay, I'm gonna mute you back out. Thank you, Kelly. Bell. Okay, cool. One more person. Now, I don't know everybody that was there, but I would love somebody to come out that maybe it was your first event ever, or you don't come out and talk too much, or you feel scared to come out right now. This is really good practice, guys. This is a very safe space for you. No one's here to judge you. No one's going to criticize you. Whatever your takeaway was perfect for you. We all learn in different ways. We all grow at different times. And that's what Eve and I are really passionate about, is understanding that all of you are growing at your own rate. And whatever that rate is perfect for you. And there's no judgment around it, and there's nothing wrong with it. And it's really a beautiful thing. And just always remembering that wherever you are is exactly where you're supposed to be. And Lorraine said, okay, I'm ready. Here she goes. All right, I'm going to unmute her. Thank you, Lorraine. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to spotlight you so everyone can see you.
Can you hear me?
Okay, so Lorraine, you're going to say your full name, where you're from.
Yes.
And
but can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
Oh, okay, that's good. Hi, everyone. I'm Lorraine Monsieur. I'm from Belgium. And I said me because my heart is going super fast right now because I'm a bit scared to open myself up like this. And for me, that was, well, of course, I had lots of information. So exactly what Kelly and Katie just said. But also, I noticed I'm quite social, but when it comes to this, I'm a little bit of an introvert apparently, and so for me to connect with people, to talk about what Isogenics is about, to talk about the business, I want it. I'm like super enthusiastic, but I'm just a bit scared, or even a lot scared. To open up about it.
So really quickly, just so Lorraine knows she's not alone, type in the chat box if you are currently or have ever experienced some fear or some concerns around being really open and passionate about talking about Isogenics. Just so look, Lorraine, so see all these people in the chat box, me too, right? Eden as well, just so you know you're not alone. Okay, keep going.
Okay, thanks.
So what else?
Well, for me, that was the biggest thing, and also what Kelly just said it. Actually, I planned today like really a little bit of schedule, and all basic things that I know since a long time. I really did like Facebook lists and all my contacts. I really note them down so I have a visual, and just gonna contact everybody, and I'm gonna try not let my fear hold me back. One of those things is fear, but also other things like criticism, etc. And what Susan told us is like, when every time something comes up, you put it like in a sort of a, I don't know, like cupboard, or you put it like behind you, and you just keep going forward, and you learn from it, and you get better, and yeah, you create a new habit, your standard. And I don't know if I explain it well, but just going for it.
You explained it perfectly well. I understood all that.
Okay.
Okay. So, may I give you a little bit of coaching?
Okay.
Okay. Now this is going to be, I'm going to go back to gallery view so I can see all of you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. What I want you all to do, I want you all to do this with me. Okay. I've never done this virtually like this. We'll see how it works. I think it'll work. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep you unmuted, Lorraine, but I'm gonna do this. Some of you I've done this with in person, and I've done it one-on-one. I've never done it virtually. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to, everybody lean your head back, stare up at the ceiling. Everybody lean your head back, stare up at the ceiling. And no matter what happens, try not to smile. Whatever you do, do not smile. Don't smile. Absolutely don't smile. Don't laugh. Don't smile. Life is really serious. Things are really stressful. Just don't smile. Whatever you do, just be really serious, because considering that you're looking up into the heavens, into this infinite universe where all things are possible, just don't smile at the reality of how simple life can be and how happy can be. Just don't smile and see how that feels. And just think about how ridiculous it is that you're unwilling to smile looking up at something so expansive and so fun and so infinite and so beautiful. And some of you are holding back smiling because I'm telling you not to smile. And so if you feel like smiling and you know that you want to smile, then just smile. It's okay to smile. Some of you are being so serious. You're taking it so seriously. But Judy's smiling right now. Katie's smiling right now. Lorraine is smiling right now. Kelly just gave in, right? Just let yourself go and let yourself smile a little bit. And so the next time you find yourself feeling concerned or feeling nervous or feeling anxiety, and you guys can stop looking at the ceiling now, just tilt your head back and try not to smile. And just remind yourself of how ridiculous it is when we take things so seriously. And right, without smiling, there's no feeling. And the reason I wanted to do that, Lorraine, I don't know if you know this about yourself, and everybody else I'm sure can hear it, or here can see it. You have an incredibly infectious smile. Can all of you guys just see that? Like when you look at Lorraine, like I mean, just look at this woman, right? Like you have this amazing, powerful smile, and I know we've never really talked before, but really start to smile when you think about isogenics, and start to smile before you go have these conversations. And I promise you, your attitude and your smile is going to impact people in ways you don't know. And all of you have access to that exact same thing. But I hope you recognize, Lorraine, how powerful that smile is, because it's the ultimate tool. It's the ultimate tool. So congratulations on your breakthrough. Really excited to see what you do with it. We're over on time right now. Any last thoughts? Anybody have anything they want to type in the chat box or anything like that? If not, no worries. I'm going to do my best to get this recording up as fast as I can, and then we will, and then you can go back over the language. But again, guys, let's see how many consultants we can help develop. Let's be the team let's be the team that every other team is looking at in this market going, how are you guys getting so many people to consultant? How are you guys doing this with such ease, with such grace, with such flow? And we'll be reminded that because of what it will be reminded because of what Katie shared with us, that when we're not playing big, it's not just us who's suffering. And we'll be reminded of Kelly, who shared with us, right, that this is about being all in all the time, and that you can do it part-time, you can do it full-time, you just can't do it some of the time. And we'll remember Kelly's words. And of course, we'll be reminded by Lorraine that although at times it can feel scary, that if we can just get within ourselves and we can smile and we can separate things into filing cabinets, which is what I'm sure Susan talked about, and we can raise a new standard, that we can just change the game for so many people. So thank you for those of you guys that brought your passion on the call today. For those of you guys that didn't share, it's totally cool. You'll have more opportunities to do so. But we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Let's go out there and let's kill it this week. And as always, feel free to reach out for anything you guys need whatsoever. We love you, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great evening.